Hello everyone, welcome to another game here of Cheese League Baseball. We're back at the Motor Yard as the Olympians face off against the Steamrollers. Today, Ariella Fuentes is on the hill for the Olympians, and Cardasco Schroeder on the mound for the Rollers. Schroeder is one of the league leaders here in strikeouts, among the top three at least, so should be an interesting game here as Marty Hull steps in for the Olympians to lead it off. Quickly 3-0 though. There's a strike. 98 from Schroeder. And 99 from Schroeder. Full count to Hull. Grounded to Pace there at short. Across the diamond for the first out. Brings up Ellie Mullins, who's juiced. She's been hitting a little bit better as of late. Brought that average up to 229 now. That one's hit down the left field line and drops in there for an extra base hit. So Mullins continues to hit much better here in the second half of the season.
The first baseman, number 15.
Good speed there on second too as Panada steps in. So the ball low from Schroeder. She goes. And she's neat. Good pick there behind the plate. 2-1 out of Panada. Strike and 2-2. And got him. And that's the Schroeder that we know. So the Olympians unable to capitalize on the double there from Mullins. We have score knotted up at 0. Banjo Crane steps in. Grounds to Mullins for the first out. The bottom half of the first. Roquette steps in now. He's juiced as well. He's another one of those players that has brought his average up quite a bit in the second half of this season. Ooh, nice. Pulled the string there, Fuentes did. 2-2 now. And full count to Roquette. Grounded to Panada at first. He takes himself for the second out. Hudson Hopkins steps in. Let's take a look here at Fuentes. More velocity, accuracy pitcher than junk pitcher. Four-seamer, slider, curveball change. Try to get him chased there and tie him up. 1-2. Grounded again to Mullins for the final out of the inning. Maybe a little pitcher's duel here today. We'll have to see. Part of the order up now for the Olympians. Joy Trickster steps in. She's juiced as well, hitting a ton this year. 392, 3 homers, 11 RBIs. Grounded up the middle for a base hit. So Trickster's on. She runs quite well too. And that brings up Booper. Let's take a look here at Schroeder. Four-seamer, slider, curve, forkball, and change. Let's hit to Madden. Let's see. Oh, he airmails it into right field. Crane is there. So, not what the Steamrollers wanted to do there. Oh, and we have a bunt. Schroeder throws the first for the first out. That is the first successful bunt we've seen in Cheese League Baseball. A little sacrifice there. So runners on second and third. Shaw is up. Quickly 0-2. Grounded. Proctor dives, makes the stop. Good play there by Annika Proctor. Saved that run from coming in. Now 2 outs, 2 on, and Werner Fowl steps in. Looks at a strike from Schroeder. And quickly 0-2 on Fowl. Grounded again to Proctor. Takes it herself for the final out. The Olympians unable to capitalize there on those 2 runners on. Part of the order now up for the Steamrollers in the bottom half of the frame. Annika Proctor steps in. She's juiced, but taps one lightly to Mullins for the first out. Brings up fan favorite here at the Motor Yard, Jericho Dozen Rolls, who's juiced as well. Maybe that juice will help him improve that average. He's hitting 140 with just 2 RBIs this season. And Dozen Rolls is walked. That brings up Kurt Johnston. Doesn't Rolls runs very well over there at first. And he goes. Slides in safely, so it's stolen base. Rollers do like to run. That one's hit quite well. Does it have the distance? It does not. It's just a very long out. Shaw's there to track it down. Runner goes to third, though. So Shepard Pace steps in now. 2 outs, runner on third. That's grounded to Mullins for the final out. So again, unable to capitalize here. 9-1 and 2 due up. On top of the third here for the Olympians. Look at Schroeder's stats, just up, up, up. Velocity, junk, and accuracy. And one is popped up to Schroeder for the first out. Top of the order now, Marty Hull steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. Grounded. Ooh, that is off the glove. The diving third baseman off of Madden there.
Now batting, the second baseman.
So we'll count that as an infield hit. Runner on first now. Hull does not run well at first as Mullins steps in. Schroeder's 2-1 on the year. You see he has a pretty good ERA too. Fuentes is actually 1-1 on the year. She has an ERA about 5 or so. That one's drops in. Short left field there for a base hit. So ducks in the pond here for the Olympians as Spencer Panada steps in. He's 0 for 1 today. That's grounded through. Oh no, Roquette snow cones it. Makes the diving stop for out number 2. Runners move up to second and third now as Joy Trickster steps in. And kind of thrown around Trickster here. All away, away, away. There's one. Grooved one up. 2-2 now. Grounded to Proctor. That one kind of cue balled. You see it. A little backspin on that for out number 3. More runners on base. More opportunities lost. Go to the bottom of the third. 8-9-1 due up for the home team Rollers. See all the Rollers fans in their chugga chugga choo choo blue. Grounded to Mullins for the first out. She's done a lot of work down there. That brings up Best. He threw out Mullins earlier in the game behind the plate. That one's grounded. Ooh, hits off Fuentes' glove, and he's safe. So a little dribbler. Just like that, the Steamrollers have a base runner here. Banjo Crane up. And top of the order. Grounded to Pooper. Let's see if they can turn 2 to Mullins. To Panada. Inning ending. 6-4-3 double play. Give you an update here on where these teams stand. The Olympians have a half-game lead above the Marauders in the Pepperjack division as Gertie Booper steps in. The Steamrollers are half-game behind the Colonels and Grazers. That one's dribbled to Madden for the first out. They're half-game behind the Colonels, Grazers, and Rampage in the Cheddar division. That Cheddar division's getting very interesting. That's where the teams sit. And 1 and 2 now on Getrecht. Grounded to Madden across the diamond for the second out. Olympians are 12 and 5. The Steamrollers are 7 and 9. As Neil Shaw steps in with 2 outs here in the top of the fourth. He's 0 for 1 today.
That's inside.
And that was Schroeder's 50th pitch here in the top of the fourth. And 98 on the gun there. Grounded to Roquette for the final out. Lots of goose eggs up and down. Go to the bottom of the fourth. Rollers looking to get on the board. Rocket steps in. He is juiced. See if they can make something happen. Fuentes is looking locked in, though. And shockingly, Fuentes only has 30 pitches here in the bottom of the fourth. That's outstanding. Got him. Rocket down swinging. Hudson Hopkins steps in now. He's 0 for 1 today. Fouls that one away off to the right side. 2-1 now. And they're kind of throwing around Hopkins here. 3-1. There's a strike. A looping curveball. Got him. Upstairs, high cheddar. Hopkins down on strikes. That brings up Proctor. She's juiced. You hear this home crowd. Ooh, she just kind of waved at that one, though. 1-1 now. This crowd's really behind Proctor. That's grounded to Mullins for the final out. Boy, the Rollers faithful here. Really cheering on this team. They climbed up the Cheddar division from the very basement to now a half game behind. Those top 3 teams there in Cheddar division all knotted up for first place. Werner foul pops that one foul. 0-2. And that one's hit to Rocket. Easy out there for the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 28.
And Liam Bowles steps in.
Nope, high. Straight.
Liner there to Pace at short. Second out. Marty Hull steps in. He's 1 for 2 today. There's a strike. 60 pitches there now for Schroeder as Proctor fields that one and takes it herself. Five, 6, and 7 now up for the Steamrollers. I do like the Rollers home unis. Reminds me of the Toronto Blue Jays. Appreciate that. That one's hit very high, but he just got under it. And there's the first out. Dozen rolls. Hits it a ton, but too high. Brings up Johnston. 1-1 now. And that's a base hit into right field. Johnston's aboard. A little one-out base runner here as Shepard Pace steps in. I do recall Johnston's not that bad there on first base in terms of speed.
That's inside.
1-1 now on Shepard Pace. He's having a pretty good year. 333, 1 homer, 5 RBIs. Chase that one. Popped up. Foul is there. Puts that away for the second out. So maybe a little 2-out magic. We'll see here. Xerox Madden. Oh, we're going to have a pinch hitter. Tristan Rios comes in. Looks at a strike down low from Fuentes. And quickly 0-2. Rios has yet to swing the bat. There's a base hit up the middle. So good call there by the Rollers bench. That brings up Kai Best, who's 1 for 1 today with a single. And we're going to have a pinch hitter here. Alfio Miller steps in. He's yet to have a hit this year. So you could say he's due. 1-1 on Miller. 2-1 now. Fuentes delivers. 3-1. And that one sneaks through the right side. Let's see, they hold the runner. Thought they were going to send him, but they hold the runner wisely. That brings up Banjo Crane. Top of the order here. Bases juiced. And that one sneaks up the middle. 1 run comes home. Here comes another. And 2-run score. It's a 2 RBI base hit. And the Rollers take the 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the 5th. Roquette steps in. 0-2 now. He's kind of right on this. There's foul away. 0-2 still. That one's, nice snag there by Panada. So the Steamrollers get 2 runs here in the bottom of the 5th. Go to the top of the 6th. 2-3-4 due up for the Olympians. That brings up Mullins, who's 2 for 2 today. All right, we're going to have some defensive replacements. Clark goes to 3rd, and Cabrera goes behind the plate. Let's see how Schroeder deals now. He's on fire, actually. Holy cow.
Take your base.
And despite that, he walks her, so that brings up Panada. Pretty good speed there on first base. And Schroeder moved back to locked in. He's no longer on fire. Runner goes. And safe. A stolen base there, I believe for Gertie Booper. 2-2 now, Panada. That one's popped up. Can she get there? Oh no. Proctor can't field it. Still 2-2. There's another foul back toward the booth. Fair ball. Just hugs the line. 1 run comes home. The only run comes home. It's an RBI single.
The designated hitter, number 13.
As Joy Trickster steps in. And she hits that one quite well into center field. That's going to be extra bases for sure. Runner comes home. It's an RBI double for Joy Trickster, and the score is all knotted up at 2. And Schroeder's pulled, and we're going to see Nixon. And I apologize, that was not Booper earlier. That was actually Ellie Mullins. Popped up, home run in a silo. So that's the first out. Getrek steps in, he's 0 for 1 today. Runner on second, very good speed at second base. That one's blind foul down the right field line. Nixon a little bit more of an accuracy pitcher than Junker velocity. So just puts it there for you. That one's hit up the middle and doesn't roll, fires home, safe. And good heads-up base running there by Getrek to get the second. RBI single, and he advances on the throw home. That brings up Neil Shaw. The Olympians take the 3-2 lead here in the top of the 6th. They throw. Ah, boy, I don't like that pickoff move at all. Gives me anxiety every time it happens. That one's off Proctor's glove. So everyone is safe. Warner foul steps, and he's 0 for 2 today. Infield playing halfway. Hoping for a double play opportunity, I would think. And he drops down a bunt. And there's the second out. It's an odd moment to drop down a bunt. So 2 outs now, runners in the corners. Liam Bowles steps in. Runner goes. Throw down to second. He's safe. So stolen bag there. And I think the home crowd wanted that call. There's a strike. That was a gimme back there. 2-2 now. And Bowles goes down on strikes. Nonetheless, the Olympians score 3 runs here in the top of the 6th. Go to the bottom half of the inning. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Steamrollers. Boy, this Olympians lineup. Just Unrelenting. 2-2 now on Hopkins. That one's hit quite well. Is that going to get over his head? It does. Gets over Shaw's head. Hopkins is hustling to second, and he gets in there. Actually, nobody was covering second. I don't know what happened there with Hooper and Mullins. Miscommunication. And Fuentes is pulled. We're going to have Blaze come in as Annika Proctor steps in for the Steamrollers. Runner on second. No outs here in the bottom of the 6th.
Ball inside.
3-0 now on Proctor.
Take your base.
And Blaze walks her. Might have been an unintentional, intentional walk. We'll chalk it up to that. To face dozen rolls, who's juiced but is only hitting 137 this year. All right, Blaze has thrown 7 straight balls now. And there's a strike. Ooh, that looked a little inside. I agree with the crowd there. And maybe that one's a little high. Full count. Grounded. Bowles Fields fires the first for the first out of the inning. Runners advance. Second and third now. 1 out for Kurt Johnston. And he looks at a breaking ball high. Another bunt, little suicide squeeze here. And the run scores, perfectly placed bunt. It's all tied up now. Runner advances to third. 2 outs, Shepard Pace steps in. Boy, that was beautiful. Love small ball like that. And that one's hit into left field, base hit. Shepard Pace with the RBI single. The Steamrollers take the 4-3 lead. Alex Clark steps in now. It's her first at bat at the game. She was a defensive replacement earlier. And fouls that one off. For a DH league, it's kind of rare to see that type of small ball. That one's grounded to Mullins. Fires the first for the final out. But the Steamrollers get 2 runs in the bottom of the 6th. Let's see if they can hang on to that 4-3 lead. Go to the top of the 7th. Final inning here. Top of the order up for the Olympians, and Clementine Silva, the Rollers closer, comes in out of the bullpen. And that one's hit up the middle for a base hit. So Hull is on first, and that brings up Ellie Mullins, who's 2 for 2, double, single, and a walk today. There's a strike. 1-1 now. 3-1 now to Mullins. There's a strike. Full count. Silva delivers. It's hit right at pace for the first out of the inning. Brings up Panada. He's 1 for 3. Swings through that one. 93 there in the gun from Silva.
That's inside. That's down.
96. 2-1 now. Panada pops that one up foul. Gets in the stands. Got him. Good pitch placement from Silva. That brings up Trickster. 2 for 3 today. Double and a single. See if the Olympians can make something happen here. Kind of throwing around Trickster. 2-0. Popped up. That should do it. Shepard Pace camps under it. And there it is, the final out. Steamrollers win. I would say a big win for them, and these Rollers fans are certainly loving it. 3-9-0 the line there for the Olympians. 4-7-1 for the Steamrollers. That 2-run bottom of the 6th is what did it for them. Let's take a look at the lineups in the offense. The Olympian side, lots of hits, just lots and lots and lots of hits all throughout. Trickster definitely had a good game, 2 for 4 with an RBI, and Getrek 1 for 2 with an RBI as well. And also Panada, let's not count him out. On the Steamroller side, just a smattering of hits throughout. Nobody with a pair of hits, but hits up and down the lineup. Crane really doing the damage there at the top of the order. 2 RBIs. Johnson and Pace down toward the middle of the order. 1 RBI each. So really good to see. Not a lot of strikeouts this game. Honestly, not a lot of walks either. So that is a testament to the pitchers, which we're going to get to now. Nixon gets the win. Proves the 3-1 out of the bullpen there. Blaze gets the loss. His first loss of the season. And Silva gets the save. Second save for her. Take a look at the top 3 players. Interesting here that the top 3 players are from the losing team, but we'll read them out anyway. Ellie Mullins, 2 for 3, double, run, stolen base. Trickster, 2 for 4, a double, an RBI, and a run. And Getrek there, 1 for 2 with a double and an RBI. Don't let those top 3 players fool you. Steamrollers get the win here, 4-3 over the Olympians. So that's how game number 81 ends here, folks. Thank you so much for watching Cheese League Baseball. If you like this game, please give it a thumbs up. And be sure to subscribe to our channel, Geek Cheese, on YouTube for more Cheese League Baseball action. Also follow us on Twitter at geek_cheese. That's where you're going to get your schedule updates and all other Cheese League Baseball news, announcements, yada, yada, yada. All right, that does it for me. Game number 81 in the books. Steamrollers win. Take care, everyone. Bye.